You're not getting away with it tonight. Thank you very much. Glasses or bottles. Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I don't know if anybody keeps up with the news, but I read a good one this week. International news, although she's from the UK. Has anyone heard of a Miss Lily Phillips? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about? Okay. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, Miss Lily Phillips, 23-year-old blonde girl from the UK. You probably already know where I'm going with this. Yes, she's got an OnlyFans. Now, this is where it gets interesting. It was very recently she had sex with 100 men. It might have been 101. If it was 101, it'd be like the Dalmatians. Maybe it was, I don't know. Anyway, 100 or 101 men in one day right now. Next, she wants to go for 1,000 men in one day, right? She's got this lined up for, I think it's February or something, so all the guys are like that now, fucking OnlyFans, let's go. Right, anyway, this Lily Phillips, February, 1,000 dicks in one day. To me, that sounds like the comment section of an expat Facebook group here in Chiang Mai. Fucking hell, some of the shit you see, anyway. You know what I'm talking about, good. Okay, let's get our next comic up for tonight. Now, I've known this gentleman for some months now. He's from Canada, all the way from Canada. Yeah. And he's going to delight you tonight with his very unique, very animated, very crazy comedy. Please give a very special Christmas holiday welcome to Jody!
Hey, my name is Jody. Okay, let me start this off. I wrote some notes, okay. So I walked past a group of adults by the pool at 10 p.m. with no alcohol and told them I had never seen a Mormon party before. 10 o'clock at the pool, a bunch of adults, didn't set that up well enough, a bunch of adults at a pool at 10 o'clock at night, no kids, no alcohol, Mormon party. First one I've ever seen. Anyway, so back in the day, I hiked Huangshan, China, all right? So this mountain has been a tourist spot for over 1,000 years. Today, hiking of course, today everybody hikes, right? Men, women, the entire alphabet hikes. But back in the day, 1,000 years ago, women, fuck off fan, women, why is this fan on? It's like fucking 20 degrees, what the hell is that? Anyway, women, I know, look at the whole, exactly, isn't that cold? Exactly, insensitive. Anyway, women back in the day, in China, cute feet was all the rage, right? So what they would do, because cute feet was all the rage, they would gently break, gently break the feet to keep them. Anyway, so that's we're talking like 6 meters or 6 feet of like binding to bind one foot. So the reality is, women didn't hike, men hiked. So it's not fair. Now, why did they do this, right? They believed that the women's dancing or whatever at this point in time, fuck off, man, was, they looked like the lotus flower, okay? So the Indians, Gandhi, not Sitting Bull, believed that the lotus flower was like a vagina. Why? Because it was soft, it was pink, and hopefully open.
Nice.
There we go, we're landing a few ones. Alright, so I was in Thailand, right? I'm on Tinder. And the next, I had this wonderful, attractive Thai girl, and she was like, anyway, so she was like, started the conversation. Hi, where are you? And I was like, I'm in a cafe. And she's like, and the next one, I'm horny and I want to suck your dick. And I was like, way too much progress. That never happens for a male. No conversation goes that well. Impossible. Way too much progress. So one of my friends is cheap as fuck. He's a cheap motherfucker. You know what this guy does? He brushes his teeth. And when he spits at the end of the teeth, he spits in the sink. And then he lets it dry. And then he uses those as misshapen after dinner mints. Yeah, that is cheap, huh? That's fucking cheap. What an asshole, huh? What an asshole. So in the workplace today, there are way too many woke people, right? Seriously. It's in our DNA as males. If we're in the hunting age, and you know what the hunting age is, essentially, we're like wolves, right? We're wolves and we're hanging out with chicks. There is, like, seriously, there is nothing wrong with me walking up to Karen and saying, listen, Karen, the next time you go to the bathroom, can I please sniff your chair? There's nothing wrong with that. It's a victimless crime. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So the definition of morning annoying. Morning annoying. This is the worst thing that can happen to you in the morning, right? You wake up, you set your alarm, you gotta go to school. I'm a teacher, right? I gotta go fucking teach, right? And it's January in Grand Falls, New Brunswick, Canada. So I walk outside, ready for work. There's 6 inches of fucking snow on my car and behind my car. I have 30 minutes of extra work. Oh my God, 30 minutes of slave work. I'm late for work. I gotta go back in the house, the warm house, by the way, the warm house. Get some extra gear, come back out, and work like a slave for 30 minutes at least. Get done, hair is frozen immediately. Okay, that joke's not going anywhere. I'm gonna ditch that one. All right.
Did you get there, man?
Sang some soda.
Okay, so one day I decided to spruce up my apartment.
It's got a lime in it.
I got some plants from the local mall. And after a few days, I have insects flying around my apartment. I don't know the identity, and I don't know the source, right? But after a few days, I gotta do something. They're fucking everywhere. All right, so where did this population explosion happen is the question. If you were a pessimist, you would imagine like, there are aphids, okay? You know what aphids are? They're fucking insects, Google it. Anyway, they're aphid, you would call it an aphid Khan, like a Genghis Khan, right? And what would he do? He would recruit the strongest aphid males that are like jacked up on fucking steroids. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah. To go and get the hottest aphid females and bring them back and impregnate them and rape them. That's exactly what the real Khan did. The aphid Khan is no different. One busy motherfucker. But say you were an optimist. You would imagine aphid Romeos and Juliets mingling with mood music. Chicka bow bow bow. With aphid alcohol, aphid drugs, DJ, lube stations, anything to get you in the love-making mood. So, what do you have from that? You have open orgies in 1 hour. First on the plant stems, and then on the windows. I had floor-to-ceiling windows. They were fucking all over my windows, but at the micro level. What did I have? I had aphid cum on my MacBook. Yes, insect cum. Nobody thinks about that, do you? Yeah, look back at your apartment when you go home, you'll think of it a lot more. I had aphid cum all over my fucking apartment. So imagine, they were screams of pleasure, but at the micro level. Micro, exactly. Nobody can imagine insects having sex. That's the problem with the generation today. Alright, the smell was akin to like a truly heavy session. If there are any incels in the crowd today, you know, like involuntarily celibate, you have no fucking clue what the smell is. Because they've never had sex. Okay? No. Alright. A little male support here, So at the end, I got good and drunk, and I went on a murderous killing spree to Megadeth. Symphony of Destruction. And I killed so many of them. Oh my God. But anyway, the joy of aphids is they're small. And there's no like, you just press your thumb against the glass and they're dead. There's no ew factor. And there's no screams of death. No! Screams of death, 101. All right, so I got the end of it right now. I passed out and woke up to a 2-millimeter high pile of dead insects, right? It was carnage, absolute carnage. I had to get a cleaning lady. And that bitch charged me double. Thank you very much, everyone.
Definitely a lot better than the last set.
The kids face over. Face
I
over.
like this set.
Cheers, everybody! One more
Coffee
time.
downstairs. She was making coffee. Yeah. And hey, good to see you. This is Gail.
Hey, Gil.
Nice to meet you
This
guys.
is Nami.
Carry on with the
Nami.
Christmas
I'm
theme.
Darren.
When I
Darren.
say a
Yeah.
white
Darren.
Christmas, I
Darren,
can
yeah.
vouch for
Nice
that
to
being
meet you.
Scottish. We are very, very white. As you can see,
Good
but we're
job,
white, but we're
man.
none of the
Hey,
privilege.
Dale, how we
Let me
doing?
explain why
See that?
is.
Yeah, I saw a bit of it.
First of all,
That was really good.
13% of our population have got ginger red